Hi guys, I want to tell you something about painting houses today. You think it's difficult and you need to know perspective and to be an artist and have some schooling and courses, but actually you can do it even without all that. I am a painter, I am an artist, but I actually got to this realization only recently because I never trusted myself. I thought I liked to draw and paint, but somehow somebody told me that I can think about myself as an artist, that there's something in it. So back to drawing houses. If you like digital art and you have an iPad or a tablet, you will be able to do it. If you like taking photographs and you have a photo of a nice street, houses, you also will be able to do it. I will share with you everything I know, and I will not keep any secrets from you. I will show you the stages, how I slowly developed my painting and how I made mistakes, how I had to backtrack and erase, and you will not see the full finished painting because I haven't finished it yet, and that will be in my next video, but you will see how I proceeded and I will lead you through the whole process step by step. So let's start. So here you see the original photograph of the street in the city of Žatec, which I took a few weeks ago this summer. I decided to sketch it by just looking at the photograph which I had on the screen of my Mac and my iPad in front of me. The first sketch was without any help. The second sketch, I copied it from the photograph and I got the gist. Then I got a few points which would help me with the proportions, and then I started sketching by myself, looking at the photograph on the screen of my Mac, and I got it basically right, and you can see that it looks quite realistic, but it's not a copy of the original. It's a little bit off, and that's what it should be. And I proceeded with drawing or sketching the windows and refining some things, and I needed to always use a few lines to help me with the perfection of the look, especially the stairs. And you never get it exactly right when you try to draw according to some realistic model or photograph, but it's possible. You can try it. You see the windows, they need a few lines to be aligned. You can help yourself. If you cannot draw by yourself, you can copy the photograph. It's digital. The cobblestones, that was a bit difficult for me to have their direction right, so I used the photograph to help me. This is my color palette, and I based it on my grandfather's painting of my grandmother actually. It has nice earthy colors and it goes well with this urban environment. You see, I created on one layer blocks of paint which helped me to choose the colors later, and also to identify the light and the dark parts of the picture. And then I started painting individual bits and pieces of the houses and choosing the colors accordingly. I think the color palette goes very well with the painting, and the painting is not finished. I ended up somewhere where the roof is, and I will show you later how I paint by hand on my iPad so that you can see a bit of the process. So here you can see me working. I created a new layer which goes under my sketch so that I can paint on it, and I still can see my sketch lines, and I use a select tool and fill it with color of my choice. I haven't prepared for this, so I had to go to my palette, which is called Babichka, grandmother, based on my grandmother's portrait by my grandfather. And I also haven't prepared the brush. The brush is Helsinki gel or something like that, and I will show you how I didn't choose the right colors according to the light which is coming from the right side, and I am painting this part of the roof, the tiny roof, too light, and I'm working on it and thinking that it will be good, but in the end it had to be changed. Also the next part, but you can see how I always don't worry so much about the shapes, and I just use the selection tool and create the shape and then start fill it in with paint. That's my so-called mosaic style. It's easier to correct, and I like the sharp edges which creates an effect. So you can see I'm painting the right side, the front of the building, this little piece of wall too dark. The light is coming from the right and not from the left, so it is too dark and it's wrong, and I will change it a little later when I see that I don't like it. Just wait for it. Now I don't like it, but I still go on, and I will try to repair the left side of the roof, which is too light and needs to be darker. But I chose eraser, so I have to go back and use selection tool, which will enable me to repair the roof. First I have to, however, find the right shape. So here this is just a process that you have to learn on Procreate. There are many videos about it, and here I am going for a darker brown color, and I'm shading it with other paint, with other color, because I like to create the shades with color and not with one monotone color spectrum, just grays. So here I really create the shades with colors because I love colors so much, and it doesn't look bad, right? The colors are nicely blending, and you have to have the opacity quite low to be able to blend and make it look like old walls, which these are. That's actually a roof. So now I'm continuing with another piece of wall, which should be a bit darker. I don't make any mistake here. I go for darker brown, and I will add some more colors like bluish to give it a certain feel of an old wall. Sometimes I don't know which colors to choose, and I have to correct, but all is well. It is digital, and if you are careful you can correct everything. I added some red to make it darker. Now I'm going for another piece of the front wall, and you can see how my sketch is very rough, and so it doesn't come out so precise, but it needs to be a little quirky, a little whimsical. So that's what I'm going for, and it looks a little bit funny. And you can see how the colors kind of all the same, and that's not good because there should be more light in the front and less light in the back. I keep correcting, I keep improving, trying to find the right color, and in the end it will be okay, but the top part is still too dark. So soon I will go on and correct it. Now I'm going for the correction, and I'm cutting this out. I will erase it. No, I'm trying to lighten it. That's what I did. I don't remember because I'm recording this video, this voice over after I recorded the video, and I'm looking at it. That's how I am working to make this video. Now it looks like it's getting lighter and maybe looking a little bit better. Here I want to show you when you do sloppy sketching, then you will have to repair it, clean it up, so that, especially for me, when I work, when I decide to do mosaic style, then I need to clean it up so that I can see better the shape that I will want to fill up with color. So here is my cleaning process, which comes in the middle of me painting, because I cannot stand anymore how I cannot see what I am going to paint. I will let you see the rest of it without commentary because the process is the same. I will speed it up, and that will be what you will see from this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or questions, please ask me, and if you want more detailed information about my mosaic style, I can give you some, or you can watch my other videos. I have a link here in the right corner at the top. You can watch my other videos where you will see more about how I got to my mosaic style. So thank you guys, and see you in the next video where this will be finished, and I will tell you how it went.